Hello everyone. So students, in this video we are gonna learn what are like and unlike fractions and how to compare them. First part is based on like and unlike decimals. So what are like decimals? Decimal with the same number of decimal place, are called decimal numbers or are called like decimals. So for example, we have 1.02, 5.12, 126.03. So these are like decimals. Why they are like decimals? Because after the decimal they have equal number of place, tenths and hundredths, tenth and hundredth, tenth and hundredths. So they are like decimal. One more I am writing 0.10. 0.10, that is also like decimal. This pair and see मैंने बिल्कुल decimal के नीचे decimals लिखे हैं so that comparison में easy हो. So one more example I am giving of like decimal. 1.001, 2.032, 156.123. So this pair, this group is also like decimal because they all have same number of places after decimal, tenths, hundredths and thousand, tenths, hundreds and thousands, tenths, hundreds and thousand after the decimal. But this and these are not like decimal. Why? Because there is only two place after decimal and there is three place after decimal. So like decimals क्या होंगे? The decimal with the same number of decimal place are called like decimals. So they have equal numbers 3, 3, 3. So they are like decimals. So unlike कौन से होंगे? Which are not having the same number of decimal place are called unlike decimals. So now we will understand with an example. We have two decimal numbers 25.26 and we have 1 point, or I will write here 1.1. We have two decimals but they are unlike decimals because there are two digits after decimal and there is only one digit. So we have to convert into like decimals. How we will convert? First of all, we will write them in a line. First is 25.26. Now the second one, first take the decimal, put decimal, then put the another number 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Keep in mind decimal के नीचे बिल्कुल decimal आपने point लेना है. Now to make them like, we know there should be equal number of places after the decimal. No need to worry about the whole part. Whole number part के बारे में आपने नहीं सोचना. आपने सिर्फ देखना है कि there are equal number of decimal places after the decimal. So in first number there is tenths and hundredths, but there is only tenths. To make the 100 place, we can use 0. We always use 0 to convert into like decimals. ये आपने ध्यान रखना है. This is very important point. We always use 0 to convert into like decimals. So यहाँ हमने क्या यूज़ किया? हमने 0 यूज़ की. So I am explaining one more example. So we have 1.7, 8.36, 9.755. So what we will do, we will write them in a line. We have 1.7, then 8.36. कीप इन माइंड हमारा क्या होना चाहिए, डेसिमल के बिल्कुल नीचे डेसिमल, डाउन साइड में डेसिमल, दैट इज 9.755. Now they all are unlike because there is only 10th place. There is tenths and hundreds, tenths, hundreds and thousands. So to make them like, the remaining places we will fill with 0. So now all have equal numbers of places after the decimal. So they all are like decimals. This is very easy way to convert into like decimals. Now we will solve our exercise 7D. So student, exercise 7D is only based on compare. Using these symbols, and we have to compare decimals. So I am taking any simple questions. 0.53 we have to compare with 0.07. Okay, comparing decimal is very simple task. What you have to do, you have to check first the whole number part, which is on the left side of the decimal. It is 0, and in this number also 0, means we cannot tell which one is bigger or smaller. Then after decimal there is tenths place. This is tenths place. Now in this decimal tenths place पे क्या digit है 5 और यहाँ पे क्या है 0, and 5 is bigger than 0 means this decimal is bigger. This is from question 1. Now from question 2 I am solving two parts. First is A, that is 9.099. We have to compare with 9.99. So you will not count the digits in a decimal number, you will check the places. So on ones place or whole number part there is 9, यहाँ पे भी 9 है, both are equal, हमें नहीं पता चलेगा which decimal is bigger. Then decimal, then check the tenths place. On tenths place there is 0, and on tenths place there is 9, and 9 is bigger than 0, means this decimal number is bigger. Now one more I am solving, that is G. We have 6.4. We have to compare with 6.359. So डेसिमल नंबर्स में मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन कर ही दिया कि आपने डिजिट्स नहीं काउंट करनी, आपने प्लेसेस चेक करने हैं. देयर इज वंस प्लेस 6, both are same. Then decimal, then tenths place. ऑन 10th प्लेस जो डेसिमल के बिल्कुल बाद आएगा दैट इज़ 4 एंड हेयर इन दिस नंबर ऑन 10th प्लेस देयर इज़ 3 means this decimal number is bigger because 4 is bigger than 3 and they are unlike decimals क्यों हैं? यहाँ पे डेसिमल के बाद 3 प्लेसेस हैं, यहाँ पे सिर्फ 1 है। अब मैं देखो इसको कैसे कन्वर्ट करता हूँ लाइक में विद द हेल्प ऑफ ज़ीरोज़ की हेल्प ली मैंने और उसे कन्वर्ट कर दिया लाइक में। अब यहाँ पे भी 3 प्लेस हैं डेसिमल के बाद, यहाँ पे भी 3 प्लेसेस हैं, सो दे आर like. Okay, I am solving one more to make you understand very clear. So we have to compare these decimals. Let's take this example. First of all, we will check the whole number part. There is 15, there is 25. We know 25 is bigger, so direct you can put this sign. Bigger is this decimal. If whole number is bigger, then the decimal is also bigger. No need to check decimal part. One more, 0.76 compare with 0.8. Whole number part 0, 0. Then check the 10th place. Here is 7, here is 8. So 8 is bigger means this decimal is bigger. आपने क्या चेक करना है? आपने प्लेसेस चेक करने हैं, ना कि आपने नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स काउंट करने हैं। ठीक है, डेसिमल्स को कैसे कंपेयर करते हैं? बाय चेकिंग द डिजिट ऑन द प्लेसेस। फर्स्ट वी विल चेक होल नंबर पार्ट, बोथ आर सेम। होल नंबर पार्ट कहाँ पे होता है? लेफ्ट साइड में ऑफ द डेसिमल पॉइंट।